Wanting to set up Windows without internet? Too bad, you'll need it so we can get the latest updates that doesn't come pre-installed with the installation media we just made with all the latest updates we just downloaded. Oh, but you want to make a local account for your computer since you don't own a Microsoft account, right? Well, get whomped idiot, because without a Microsoft account we won't be able to force you to back up all your files to OneDrive. It doesn't matter that you own a 2TB SSD that you just purchased for about $800, we'll still force you to upload all of your files to OneDrive and make you give us money to increase your cloud storage since we only allow free users to have 5GB. And despite the fact that we'll make it extremely easy for you to uninstall OneDrive if you don't want these features, we'll just reinstall it with every Windows update, and also force your documents, pictures and desktop folders to be in the OneDrive folder, whilst making it downright impossible to move out of that folder without going into the registry editor. Speaking of Windows updates, we'll be installing one to your computer in about 7 seconds without notifying you that we're doing so, giving you no time to save and close all of your important files and making you have to restart your entire Office work. Speaking of Microsoft Office, please buy an Office subscription. We've pre-installed the 4GB of Microsoft 365 to your computer already since we know you're going to use it, but we won't actually let you use it without paying for a subscription. We'll also remove our free alternative WordPad off your computer since the app has been deprecated. Don't worry about the fact that you own a permanent Office key because that doesn't give you all of the features of our subscription, which includes a better Microsoft Defender security compared to using your computer without a subscription, and also a brand new AI agent Copilot who will decide that you want to do everything even though you don't want to, such as pre-installing these brand new Windows updates, which will make us have to increase the price of your Office subscription in order to include Copilot to the suite. You can keep your current subscription, which involves paying the same price that you are now and not baking Copilot into your Office suite, but we won't show you that option unless you choose to cancel your subscription, and we'll continue to do so until the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission sues us for it. We'll also give you a discount upon installing Windows. You like gaming? I like gaming too. Buy another subscription to Xbox Game Pass so that way you can access every game in our library for free whilst you still have a subscription, despite the fact that you pay for all of these games on Steam. Even though we made an operating system for about 30 years without Copilot or Microsoft Edge ever existing, we've decided to hard-bake these apps into the operating system so that way you cannot use Windows without them. And don't worry, because even if you do find a way to uninstall Edge and Copilot through these malware apps we host on our own coding website, we'll reinstall it with every app. Because we know you'll eventually start using our browser. We'll even incentivize you to move by offering you the ability to use these coupons through our shopping tool built into the browser, so that way you won't need to install any of these coupon extensions such as Honey. We understand that you want to use Google Chrome instead, but please don't. We're built off of the same thing as Chrome, so all your extensions will still be there. We just won't be able to collect and sell all that data you said you didn't want us to collect. Don't mind that screen that you declined everything earlier, that was just a survey. Plus, we gave you the option to send only required information to us, which is just everything that you declined involuntarily sending us. By the way, thanks for signing into that Microsoft account you created just now. We'll make sure to log you into the entirety of Windows for the best experience without your permission. We also noticed that you haven't finished setting up your computer despite the fact that you installed Windows 11 the moment it released 4 years ago. We'll just annoy you with this full screen pop-up that appears the moment you log into Windows and prompt you to install these apps we already pre-installed onto your computer, and buy these subscriptions to Office and Microsoft Game Pass that you don't want. Without these, you'll never be able to enjoy the full experience of Microsoft Windows. Also, we'll still let you use Windows without paying $250 for a product key. The only thing we won't let you do without one is customize the colors of your operating system, change the wallpaper to black every 30 minutes should you set one, and keep this watermark in the bottom right corner of your screen. Everything else will function exactly the same as it would regardless of a license. Also, we'll still put ads in your system even though you didn't want them, especially personalized ads that you didn't consent to. We'll put them everywhere, on your taskbar, on your desktop, your lock screen, the settings tab, the start menu, Edge. We'll even send a notification to you for whenever Rita Panicky posts about an American opinion polls on same-sex marriage, despite the fact that your entire city is on fire right now. And we know that your city is on fire because we know where you live, despite the fact that you rightfully told us to fuck off. By the way, we need you to turn on location data because every app needs that information, such as GIMP, Vegas Pro, Ocular, Molband, and Stardock Start 11. You told us not to share your location info, so we'll do that, but we'll still collect your location data since we're not sharing it. Oops, sorry about that, we crashed your computer. Appears that one of those updates went horribly wrong and decided your GPU driver was bugged. Don't worry, we'll just update your computer and install it. Wait, where's my Linux drive not there anymore? Oh yeah, Copilot told us that your whole ext4 partition or whatever it's called was corrupted, so I deleted it. You're welcome.